So the champions that have been released in 2026 so far in MSOC have kind of been hit and miss for me. I either really, really love them or I don't like them at all. Um, so that has made this list a little bit interesting because I actually have included a rework or a buff, whatever term you want to use, on this list that was treated as a new release. So this is top 20, this is not top 25, top 5 champions, my favourite champions of 2026. So this is all my opinion. These are my favourite champions that I've released so far this year. And if your favourite champion isn't on this list, I'm not going to apologise because everyone's got their own opinion and I'm entitled to my own opinion. So with that being said, a few honourable mentions. Phyla Vel seems like my type of champion, but I don't have her because she got released like the middle of June. So maybe towards the end of this at the end of this year when I do my favorite champions of the year, because this could be completely different in December. Phyla might appear, but she might not be. But I like what she can do. Just seems like my type of champion. M'Baku looks like Papu Papu from Crash Bandicoot, and yeah, that's basically why I really like him. And I also like Stellar Forge Star-Lord. He's a nice, a modern version of classic Star-Lord. So I like him as well. And also, I know a lot of people after, when the Karina's challenges dropped earlier this year, Triple J found a lot of appreciation. I didn't see it, unfortunately, but I know a lot of people did grow an appreciation for Jonah after seeing what he could do in those Karina's challenges and what he can do in them. So I'll give him another mention as well. So with that being said, let's move on to my 5 favourite champions of 2025. And coming in at number 5 is the only champion on this list that I don't have, and that is Ruby Thursday. But I've seen good things from her on an attacking side and a defensive side. Defensively, when I did play Battlegrounds last season, I did leave her unbanned, and she could be quite annoying because of our auto block. And when she goes against a mutant, she is a good mutant killer. She's a very, very good mutant killer. Not to say she can't do other fights, because she can, but she just deals with mutants super well. I feel, and cool design as well. And I like this new mechanic of the combo interruption. So if Ruby's block is broken by an unblockable, she just knocks herself down, which makes, as my list falls down, makes Adam Warlock it makes using Adam Warlock on her a bit more tricky. And also she's got suppressions as well when you hit her, which is also quite annoying. Because who else did that? Or something like that. Is it Annihilus who does something like that? Because I don't like fighting Annihilus very much either. So yeah, that is Ruby Thursday. I like what she can do. I really, really want her. But I'll probably when the next Titan Roller comes over. Next up is Wave, coming in at number 4. Now, Wave is a very, very simple champion. She is essentially if Silk and Morbius had a baby, and Wave was the child, because she does what I like with Silk, what Silk does, which is was it a medium, 3 lights, and then a heavy attack because you get the heavy stun, and then do it like that. And then with Morbius, she takes the Sonic Glide, where you can just go through special attacks, which is like the best thing Morbius can do. So you can do that with her, and then she gets like Furies because of it's called Wave Interruption during the Untouchable Wave, and I really like that about her. And she's also got Battered, which is a new debuff, which is similar to Trauma, but it's a little bit different. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, I like Wave. She's incredibly simple. Haven't been able to use her a ton because I think this last BG season when I did play Battlegrounds, she wouldn't have been ideal because of Deja Vu weakness. debuff that was placed on the attacker. And she's got like no defensive presence whatsoever because she's definitely an attacker and mainly designed around to be a Nico counter. With obviously the tracking at the beginning of a fight, which is severe when she fights Mystics, I believe. I think that's with the that's with the Awakened ability. Debilitate tracking, batter debuffs become severe when fighting Mystics, which is nice. But yeah, it's a special 2, and then special 1 job of wave, and that's her rotation. Simple as hell, but I like her. And that is why she is number 4 on my list. Now, number 3 is the bellend himself, Dr. Bong. This guy is so much... I don't know what it is. I don't know if it is because you just headbutt the opponent when they're stunned with this guy, and that's basically it. I don't know if it's because of that. I don't know if it's because he's a literal bellend. And yeah, he's just... I've just had so much fun with him. Since I've got him, I really, really have. I'd love to get this guy awakened because of the reversal, which would make him annoying on defense, and also boosted potency on the heavy proficiency. But I mean, like, he is the only champion in the game that's immune to Power Sting as well. And he's got guaranteed crits when you purify. 5+ combo, and with Dr. Bong, you go hit a combo of 5, you get a guaranteed crit. So yeah, you get guaranteed crits. Just special 1, special 2, and then you just headbutt the opponent till they're dead. And that is how you play Dr. Bong. He is a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun taking Photon with this guy. He was another really, really annoying science defender. Spider-Woman. I love him for Spider-Woman because he's immune to Power Sting, so you don't have any problems with a special 1, because that is the main annoyance with Spider-Woman. And they're also severe debuffs as well. But with Dr. Bong, since he's Power Sting immune, don't have to worry about it. And like I say, he's got a bell for a head. He is a literal bellend. Literally. That's definitely going to get this video taken down. But yeah, that is Dr. Bong. He's just a lot of fun. He is a lot of fun, and that is why he is number 3 on my list. And that's what playing a video game is all about, especially in a fighting game. You find a champion that you like, it's fun to play, and you use him. Until I took up Mr. Sinister to rank 5, which used up all my tier 7 basic, I was thinking about taking Dr. Bong to rank 4 and postponing my rank 5, but I took Sinister to rank 5, for those of you who didn't see my community post. Now, number 2 on my list, we have to go to the 2015 tag. I think. Yes, we do, and he's covered up by my face. And that is the reworked version of Doctor Strange. Now, I was so excited, along with the majority of the community, during Summoners Fest, that we found out Doctor Strange was finally getting the buff he has warranted for pretty much since 12.0 to a 12.0 update, because that nerfed this guy into the ground. And I'm happy to say, in my personal opinion, it is a good rework. I love this guy. He is basically... I do think his playstyle lives up to... He is the master of the mystic arts. He is the summoner, the sorcerer supreme. You are throwing specials constantly, whether that be the special, 1, 2, or 3. And there are multiple ways you can play this guy. For me personally, because this guy's quite a low sig level for me at the moment, few special, 1 or 2 special 2s, and then spamming special 1s, because with the orange Fury Blessing with the special 1s, and then for the special 2s, the purple one, because then he plays placebos, nullifying them, and then getting a bunch of power. That's how I play my Doctor Strange. And I just love him. You're constantly throwing specials. He's got a great passive stun, which because of you can cycle through his blessings really quickly. That's pretty fun. Just having the opponent stun there, while he's just like, I swear he's just like reading a book or something. Um, but yeah, he's just a lot of fun, and he can do quite a lot as well. Not only that, he's not only got great utility, he's also got great damage as well, which I feel for 2026 at the moment, you either have really, really good utility and not great damage, or you have great damage but virtually no utility. I think Doctor Strange has the perfect balance. Not only that, he's also gimped by Ascension, because I feel as well that with 2026, now that you can ascend new champions if you buy a load of crystals, which I don't because I'm a peasant. I have to wait till next year to ascend these characters. I feel they're being gimped by 7-star Ascension, which is another topic in itself, because I do think some champions are being held back because of that. But having said that, I don't think Doctor Strange suffers with any of that, and neither does my number 1 on this list either, which I suppose we'll get onto now, because I don't have a lot to say about Doctor Strange. I absolutely love this guy. Number 1 for me, so it's a spoiler, that is a dead giveaway. She is the only champion. Where's this Goblin Queen? She's the only champion so far 2026 I wanted to take to rank 4 as soon as possible, and it is Madeline Pryor. I was generally surprised by how much I loved her, and I said when I did my title and opening, I haven't played her enough, so I don't get the hype around her. Now, judging by the fact that she's ranked 4, I obviously get the hype around her. And she's similar to Doctor Strange. I don't think she's gimped by Ascension at all. The damage, when you get her cycle rolling with a special 2 and just, punishing the heavy attacks or combo enders or specials, whatever, what have you, to get the degens up, my god, that ticks down. Like, there's been so many times when I've been using Madeline, I thought, fucking hell, the fight's over already? I thought the opponent had still like half their health left. Like, what? Like, I've been generally pleasantly surprised by her damage. The fact that, she's a clone of Jean Grey, so she's got the force field, which is a great safety net. The pre-fights as well, with it's always the Infuriate one I go for, because that way the champion's more likely to throw heavies over a Goblin Pit, which is how she does most of her damage. But not only that, the special 3 it power drains the opponent, and you steal half of it. Even when they're at 3 bars of power, because usually when if an opponent's got if your champion's got like a power drain or a power steal, it can't be used when your opponent has full 3 bars. It just won't happen. Does with Madeline. But yeah, she has just generally surprised me on how good she is, and that is why she's at number 1. If a champion is a genuine surprise, which better than I thought she would be, and I really like her playstyle, and I really like her. Just she's got to be number 1 in my opinion. So yeah, I will find any excuse to use Madeline. It's very, very similar to most, my rank 5s of Valkyrie, Adam, Ironheart, and Mr. Sinister. Madeline's getting close to a point where it's just like, if I can find an excuse to use Madeline, I'll use her, So I was very, very pleasantly surprised by Madeline Pryor. And that's why she's number 1 on my list of my favourite champions of the year so far. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, feel free to like it. Dislike if you disliked it. And if you'd like my other content, turn that red subscribe button to grey. And I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.